Okay, I have no idea why this gopher was still up. These gophers, these Richardson's ground squirrels, should have been in bed 2 months ago. True, it felt more like September than the last day of November. And lakes like Crawling Valley didn't have a lot of ice on them. But there were snowy owls around. Why that guy was out in the ice, I don't know. But they are expert open country hunters, and there are a lot of them around. They come down here from the Arctic to spend the winter because it's a lot easier for them to hunt when, well, it's not dark all the time. They are such magnificent birds. And they really stand out when there's not a lot of snow around. And so do the gophers. With all those snowy owls around and even a rough-legged hawk or two, I really hope they were keeping their eyes to the skies. It was a day when you truly started to wonder if winter was ever going to come. I surprised these mule deer by Lake Newell, and there were ducks flying all over the place. Canada geese, too, they were everywhere, but they always are. Yes, the long dry summer turned into a long dry fall. So maybe that's why these guys, who should be hibernating by now, aren't. But you know, I can't really complain. When the countryside looks like this right before the beginning of December, well, I mean, what's to complain about? I know a lot of people like white Christmases, but I prefer mine brown. So even though I know it's going to change, and probably soon, this is just fine with me. I like to see the geese out in the dry fields. And the little bits of ice that's around on the frozen sloughs looks kind of interesting, especially with a skim of water on it. And if you've ever wondered what slough bottom methane sounds like. But even though it did not feel like the last day of November, by about 3:30 in the afternoon, the day was winding down. Winter is well on the way, and the fact that these magnificent snowy owls are here proves it. But for some reason, these silly little gophers are still awake. Come on, you guys. It's time for bed.